Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a nice weekend here. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. A lot of good action on the board here. Before I get started, go and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. You guys have been awesome. Got two great promo offers for you. Use promo code ParlayPicks in the description below to sign up for BetUS and Bovada. My two favorite bookies, really good odds, and yeah, you can get a 100% match on your initial deposit with BetUS and a really good offer with Bovada as well. Those are my first two links in the description. Go ahead and check those out, and let's get on board and let's win that money. We're going to hop right into it. 15 matchups, guys. Starting with the Miami Marlins versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Pitching for the Marlins is Pablo Lopez with an ERA of 3.03. He's 5-5. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA of 2.26. He is 6-5. Philly opening up as the favorite at minus 140. Miami plus 130 with the over-under at 7.5. The last start for Lopez, he is 1-0. Pitched 6 innings. Gave up 3 runs, had 9 strikeouts. For Wheeler, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. Wheeler's two prior games before that did not allow a single run, so just had a kind of a little bit of a rough last game there. But I do love Zach Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies. I like the Phillies. They've been playing well lately, and we're going to roll with the Phillies in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the New York Mets versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pitching for the Mets is Jacob deGrom with an ERA of 1.08. He's 7-2. Pitching for the Pirates is JT Brubaker with an ERA of 4.47. He is 4-9. The Mets opening up as favorites at minus 256. Pittsburgh plus 190 with the over-under at 7. The last start for deGrom, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 10 strikeouts. For Brubaker, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, and had 7 strikeouts. Jacob deGrom on the mound against the Pirates here. That's kind of all I need to know. It's kind of, for the most of the first half of the season, deGrom has been under 1 on the ERA, but he's just now over 1.08, which is still unbelievable. Rolling with the Mets here. The Pirates have looked really good against the Mets here, but I think a nice matchup with Jacob deGrom on the mound will get the Mets a nice win here over the Pirates. Next matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Washington Nationals. Pitching for the Padres is Joe Musgrove with an ERA of 3.02. He's 5-7. Pitching for the Nationals is Max Scherzer with an ERA of 2.66. He's 7-4. Both teams currently in a pick'em at minus 105 with the over-under at 8. Usually in a pick'em, sometime throughout the day, one of these teams will move as the underdog slightly. We'll see who that ends up being. The last start for Musgrove, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. For Scherzer, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 runs, and had 7 strikeouts, and that was against the Padres. In a pick'em, I'm going to roll with the better team in the Padres. I do like both pitchers on the mound, but just going to trust the Padres. They have a nice batting rotation, a lot of good hitters on this squad. Going to stick with the Padres in a close one. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Pitching for the Rangers is Mike Foltynewicz with an ERA of 5.11. He's 2-8. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Steven Matz with an ERA of 4.72. He's 7-4. Toronto opening up as the favorite at minus 235. Texas plus 212 with the over-under at 7.5. The last start for Foltynewicz, he is 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. For Matz, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, I love Toronto in this game. Yesterday's game, it did get postponed. So I really don't even know why, but we'll assume this game plays here. Love Toronto. On Friday, they looked unstoppable. I think they had 10 runs. They looked great. rolling with Toronto here. Next matchup with the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Cincinnati Reds. Pitching for the Brewers is Corbin Burns with an ERA of 2.36. He is 4-4. Pitching for the Reds is Sonny Gray with an ERA of 3.19. He's 2-4. Milwaukee opening up as the favorite at -125. Cincinnati +115 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Burns, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. He's only given up 1 run, a total of 3 runs in his last 3 starts, which is amazing. Last start for Sonny Gray, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Sonny Gray's only given up 3 runs in his last 3 as well. Runs are definitely hard to come by between these 2 pitchers here. I like the Reds. I really do in this matchup. They've looked really good in this series here. I like both pitchers on the mound. I do like the small plus money on the Reds, and I'm going to lean with the Reds. And, a lot of these picks, when I'm picking the underdog, I'm also taking them on the run line as well, +1.5 too. So it's not just a money line play for me on a lot of these underdogs. I'm adding them to parlays. I'm doing +1.5 parlays, 2.5, all kind of stuff. So yeah, next matchup we have the Minnesota Twins versus the Detroit Tigers. Pitching for the Twins is J.A. Happ with an ERA of 5.90. He's 5-4. Pitching for the Tigers is Willie Peralta with an ERA of 2.08. He's 2-1. Minnesota opening up as the favorite at -125. Detroit +115 with the over-under at 10. The last start for Happ, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. For Peralta, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 2 strikeouts. Tough matchup for me. Detroit hasn't looked good in this series. They really haven't. I've been all over Detroit just because I don't trust Minnesota. But I do like. I'm going to continue to just be wrong with this series here. I do like Detroit in this matchup. I like Willie Peralta on the mound. Happ's very questionable on the mound. Not enough juice to really take the Twins here. I'm going to take Detroit, and I do like Willie on the mound here. All right, next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Atlanta Braves. Pitching for the Rays is Rich Hill with an ERA of 3.74. He is 6-4. Pitching for the Braves is Drew Smyly with an ERA of 4.48. He is 7-3. Both teams currently in a pick'em at -105 with the over-under at 9. Last start for Rich Hill, he's 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. For Smyly, he's 1-0. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Tough matchup for me, honestly. In a pick'em here, not too much of a pitching advantage in this matchup. I think I'm going to lean with Tampa Bay here. Tampa Bay's looked pretty good in this series, and they've looked pretty good, in their last 10. They've looked really good, only losing 3 in their last 10, looking really solid here. We'll roll with Tampa Bay in a pick'em. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Kansas City Royals. For some reason, I can't find any pitching information on this game for either squad. I don't know why that is. This is a matchup I'm not excited about here. This is a game I do kind of like the over. I do want to tease the over on this game just because 2 bad teams, kind of bad bullpens here, and a lot of runs should be had. But Kansas City opening up as big favorites at -196. Baltimore +150 with the over-under at 10. And yeah, we'll see who ends up pitching for these matchups. This is going to be a question mark for me. Can't find any. Every game has all the pitching info out, and this is the only game that doesn't, which is very strange. Possibility maybe this game isn't played. I have no idea, but this will be a question mark game for me. But the game I do kind of want the over on, and so we'll lean there make this game a question mark. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Chicago White Sox. Pitching for the Astros is Framber Valdez with an ERA of 2.98. He's 5-1. Pitching for the White Sox is Carlos Rodon with an ERA of 2.31. He's 7-3. Both teams currently in a pick'em with the over-under at 8.5. A lot of pick'ems in this slate here. Valdez, last start, 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. For Carlos, he's 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Tough matchup for me. 2 really good pitchers on the mound here. We'll see who ends up being the underdog whenever official lines on the bookies get released and who's the underdog here. I'm just going to lean with the Astros. I've liked the Astros this series. 2 good teams I like. I'm going to take the Astros here, but you could go either way. It's just a pick 'em. Not very excited about this matchup in a pick 'em. I kind of like to stay away from these super close ones. But we're going to go with the Astros in the pick 'em scenario. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Pitching for the Giants is Johnny Cueto with an ERA of 4.15. He's 6-5. Pitching for the Cardinals is Wade LeBlanc with an ERA of 4.78. He is 0-2. San Francisco opening up as the favorite at -111. St. Louis +101 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Cueto, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. For Wade, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. Going to take the Giants here. Not much of a pitching advantage here, but I do like the Giants in this series. And, they've looked really good in a bunch of in their last 10 games. I mean, they've only lost 2 games in their last 10, looking really good here. Don't know if I can trust the Cardinals in this one. Going to take the small. Not much to really take the Cardinals. No real advantage on taking them on the plus money. Going to take the Niners. Going to take the San Francisco Giants here. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Colorado Rockies. Pitching for the Dodgers is David Price with an ERA of 3.23. He's 4-0. Pitching for the Rockies is John Gray with an ERA of 3.87. He's 6-6. LA opening up as the favorite at -177. Colorado +163 with the over-under at 12. The last start for Price, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's only given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. For Gray, 1-0. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Going to roll with the Dodgers here. I do like David Price on the mound for LA. Don't like the Rockies here. I don't hate, add the Rockies to your underdog round robin. That's as far as it goes for me. And maybe tease the over here. Get it at maybe 10.5 or 10. And that's going to be the play there. Next matchup, we have the Cleveland Indians versus the Oakland Athletics. Pitching for Cleveland is Zach Plesac with an ERA of 4.31. He is 4-3. Don't know who is pitching for Oakland. We'll see whenever that does get announced. Oakland's opening up as the favorite at -163. Cleveland +150 with the over-under at 8.5. The last start for Plesac, he's 1-0. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Sticking with Oakland here. I do like Oakland in this series. Going to continue to roll with Oakland. Oakland's been playing very well here. Got a couple wins mustered up here in the last few games. Sticking with the A's in this one. Next matchup with the Seattle Mariners versus the Los Angeles Angels. Pitching for the Mariners is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 3.66. He's 3-2. Pitching for the Angels is Patrick Sandoval with an ERA of 3.86. He's 2-3. LA opening up as the favorite at -123. Seattle +113 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Gilbert, he's 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 8 strikeouts. For Sandoval, he is 0-1. Pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 6 strikeouts. This is tough because, the Angels, they have been losing to Seattle here. Seattle's by far, the better team in this series here. And I think now's the time I'm going to go with Seattle on the plus money. I think it's a good value for Seattle here, and no real pitching advantage here, so why not take Seattle on the small plus money? Next matchup, we have the Chicago Cubs versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Pitching for the Cubs is Zach Davies with an ERA of 4.37. He's 5-6. Pitching for Arizona is Caleb Smith with an ERA of 4.54. He is 2-6. Chicago opening up as the favorite at -114. Arizona +104 with the over/under at 9. The last start for Davies, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. For Smith, he's 0-1. Pitched 1 inning, gave up 9 runs, and had 1 strikeout. About as bad as it gets for an inning for Caleb Smith there. Don't know if I can trust him off his last start. That was rough. No value in taking Arizona here, so I'm going to stick with the Cubs. Then the last matchup on the slate, we had the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees. Pitching for the Red Sox is Martin Perez with an ERA of 4.04. He's 7-5. Pitching for the Yankees is Jamison Tylon with an ERA of 4.90. He's 4-4. The Yankees opening up as slight favorites at -109. Boston -101 with the over/under at 9. The last start for Perez, he's 0-1. Pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. For Tylon, he's 0-1. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Yeah, I like the Red Sox here. I'm just not impressed with the Yankees. They're on a kind of the downtrend here. And one of the recent bets I've seen, they're one of the favorites to not make the playoffs this season. So Yankees kind of on a bad trend here. And I would say Boston's more on the upwards trend here. I do like Boston. I just can't trust the Yankees here. I'd much rather take Boston in this matchup. And that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.